Why saying it's okay can be harmful. Have you ever found yourself saying it's okay when, in reality, something inside you is screaming the opposite? This is a common behavior, but it can have profound implications on our mental and physical health. In this video, we'll explore why it's essential to recognize and validate our true feelings, especially those that bother us. Positive thinking is a powerful strategy, but ignoring our negative feelings can be like putting a Band-Aid on an open wound without treating the infection. Over time, this approach is not only ineffective but can also lead to more serious issues. For example, if we constantly ignore anxiety or stress, our body may begin to manifest physical symptoms such as headaches, insomnia, or even digestive problems. But what really happens in our body and mind when we choose to ignore our true feelings? Throughout this video, we will not only answer this question but also provide tools to help you deal with these negative thoughts in a healthy and constructive way. Watch until the end to learn how to effectively transform your mind into a space of positivity and resilience without ignoring the realities of your emotional world. Thoughts have an extraordinary influence on our lives, acting as builders of our daily reality. When we cultivate positive thoughts, we are essentially programming our mind to recognize and seize opportunities, which can lead to increased overall well-being. This is not just a philosophical idea. It is a psychological and neurological reality. Positive thoughts stimulate the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are crucial for our sense of happiness and satisfaction. However, when negative thoughts predominate, they can cloud our vision, causing us to fail to see the solutions or hidden beauties in our daily lives. Over time, the repetition of negative thinking patterns can lead to the formation of neural pathways that make these thoughts the norm, not the exception. This vicious cycle can be harmful not only to our mental health, but also to our physical health, as prolonged stress can affect everything from our cardiovascular system to our immune system. Therefore, it's vital that we learn to monitor and adjust our internal dialogue. Techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy show that we can alter our thinking patterns through conscious practice and cognitive restructuring. Changing the focus of our thoughts is not simply a matter of choice. It's a matter of health and quality of life. Taking control of our thoughts means taking control of our life experience. The relationship between mind and body is complex and deeply intertwined. Research in psychoneuroimmunology has explored how a person's mental state can influence their physical health. Chronic negative thoughts activate the body's stress response system, which can lead to the release of cortisol, the stress hormone. While cortisol is vital in fight or flight situations, its continuous production can lead to serious health issues, including heart disease, weight gain, and depression. Moreover, the mental state can directly influence our ability to fight infections. A negative or stressed mind state can suppress the effectiveness of the immune system, making the body more susceptible to infections and prolonging recovery time. On the other hand, a positive mental state can not only reduce cortisol production but also promote the release of chemicals that help strengthen the immune system, such as antibodies, which are crucial in fighting pathogens. It is crucial, then, that we cultivate a healthy mind through practices that reduce stress and promote positivity. Meditation, physical exercise, and breathing techniques are just a few of the strategies that can help improve the mind-body connection. These practices not only decrease cortisol production but also promote overall well-being, demonstrating the power of positive thoughts on our physical health. Breaking free from the cycle of negative thoughts requires an active and conscious approach. The first effective technique is acknowledgement. When a negative thought arises, instead of engaging with it, simply acknowledge its presence. This step may seem simple, but it's powerful. By acknowledging a thought without judging it as good or bad, you reduce the power it has over your emotions and behavior. Another valuable technique is redirection. After acknowledging a negative thought, redirect your attention to something that elicits a positive or neutral emotional response. This can be as simple as focusing on your breathing, listening to relaxing music, or engaging in an activity that requires concentration, such as drawing or writing. This redirection helps create distance between you and your negative thoughts, allowing you to see that they are just products of your mind, not fixed realities. Regular practice of mindfulness, or being fully present also, is extremely beneficial. It involves being completely present in the moment, observing thoughts, feelings, and sensations without trying to change them or resist them. Over time, mindfulness teaches disidentification from thoughts, showing that they do not define who you are. This can significantly decrease the frequency and intensity of negative thoughts, promoting greater inner peace and emotional resilience. Building a positive mind is an active process that requires dedication and daily practice. One of the most effective techniques is positive visualization. Dedicate time every day to visualize yourself achieving your goals and living the life you want. This not only improves your mood in the short term, but can also reprogram your brain to identify and act on opportunities that may make those visualizations a reality. The practice of gratitude is another powerful strategy for cultivating positivity. Every day, write down or reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from what is lacking in your life to what is abundant, promoting a more positive perspective and greater contentment. Gratitude not only improves your emotional state, but has also been linked to better health outcomes and increased life satisfaction. Finally, cultivating positive social connections is key to maintaining a positive mind. Being surrounded by people who support and encourage you can strengthen your emotional resilience and provide a crucial support network during difficult times. Additionally, engaging in group activities that promote positive feelings, such as volunteering or social clubs, can enhance your sense of belonging and purpose. True mental freedom comes when we manage to move beyond constant thinking. This does not mean suppressing thoughts or forcing the mind to be silent. Rather, it involves cultivating an awareness that observes thoughts without clinging to them. This awareness, often called the witness in meditation, allows a deeper understanding that thoughts are transient and do not define our essence. This state of freedom is achieved through regular practice of mindfulness and meditation techniques, which teach shifting focus from the content of thoughts to the experience of the present moment. With constant practice, this skill becomes more accessible, not just during meditation, but in all aspects of daily life, helping to maintain serenity and clarity in stressful situations. Achieving a state beyond thought is not a final destination, but an ongoing process of self-exploration and self-awareness. This path leads us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and how we interact with the world, providing a solid foundation for personal and spiritual growth. When we are able to perceive thoughts without automatically reacting to them, we open ourselves to a freedom that transforms the way we experience life. As with physical viruses, mental viruses are thought patterns that infiltrate our minds and replicate, often without our conscious awareness. These patterns can be deeply ingrained, such as limiting beliefs or prejudices, and can negatively influence our perception and behavior. Recognizing these viruses is the first step to neutralizing them. Once identified, we can use various techniques to deprogram these mental viruses. This may include therapy, reflective journaling, or deep questioning practices that challenge the validity and usefulness of these thoughts. The goal is to replace dysfunctional thought patterns with ones that support our well-being and life goals. Another effective strategy is controlled exposure, which involves deliberately confronting situations that trigger these thought patterns in a safe and controlled environment. This can help desensitize the emotional reactions associated with them and reduce the power of these mental viruses over our minds. Living in the now is crucial for breaking the cycle of negative thoughts and for cultivating mental health. This involves a conscious practice of mindfulness, where each moment is fully lived, without the distraction of thoughts about the past or worries about the future. This practice can be cultivated through meditation, but can also be integrated into daily activities, such as eating, walking, or listening attentively. Being present significantly reduces stress and anxiety, as it keeps us anchored in the current reality, preventing future worries or past regrets from dominating our minds. Moreover, the practice of presence increases gratitude and appreciation for the small joys of life, often overlooked when the mind is occupied with unnecessary thoughts. Cultivating presence is a habit that strengthens over time and brings benefits not only individually, but also to interpersonal relationships. When we are truly present with others, we improve our ability to communicate and empathize, strengthening social bonds and enriching our interactions. Gratitude is more than just a practice. It's a life perspective that can profoundly alter our daily experience. By focusing on what we have rather than on what we lack, we begin to perceive the abundance around us, which can significantly boost our emotional and psychological well-being. Practicing gratitude daily can strengthen the neural circuit of positivity in the brain, making it easier to maintain a positive attitude even in the face of challenges. This can be done through gratitude journals, morning reflections, or simply taking a pause throughout the day to recognize and appreciate moments of beauty and kindness. Gratitude not only improves mental health, but studies have also shown its beneficial effects on physical health, including better sleep, fewer pains, and increased longevity. By practicing gratitude, we not only enrich our lives but also the lives of those around us, creating a wave of positivity that can transform entire communities. Throughout this video, we explored various techniques and practices that can help transform negative thoughts into a more positive and conscious presence. The journey to self-awareness is ongoing and requires commitment, but its fruits are immeasurable. As we become more aware of our thought patterns and how they shape our reality, we gain the ability to change not only our minds but also our lives and the lives of those around us. Self-awareness allows us not only to identify and modify our negative thoughts, but also gives us the freedom to choose how we respond to them. With this freedom, we can choose responses that promote our health, happiness, and overall well-being. Thus, we are no longer slaves to our automatic impulses, but active agents in creating our own reality. We conclude this video with an invitation to reflection and personal growth. I invite each of you to continue this journey of self-knowledge and transformation. Experiment with the discussed techniques, see what works best for you, and do not hesitate to seek support when necessary. Remember, the path to change begins with a single step, and every step on the path of self-awareness is a step toward a more fulfilled and accomplished life.